Welcome to the channel. Appreciate y'all coming back, taking a view of what we have going on. Newest thing, update. I got lupus. They can loop these nuts around their fucking chin because one thing I'm not letting it do is get me down. So I've probably spent about the last 10, maybe 11 to 12 years with a whole bunch of illnesses that I just could never explain. Things that would just hurt me, things that would come up. I'd go to the doctor, they'd be like IBS, Crohn's, they'd be like, do you have bacteria buildup? All different kinds of things. I've tried diet switch ups, I've cut out gluten, I've gone all meat, I've gone vegetarian. Nothing ever helped. It seemed like something, one thing after the next from one category as I tried to venture off into a new meat or a new vegetable would just destroy my body. Well, recently being diagnosed with lupus, now I understand what's hitting me and why it's hitting me so hard. So this is a little bit on the journey that I go through. Well, the first thing is to alleviate the stress in my life. Well, it's kind of hard. I'm a single dad and I come from domestic violence and child abuse. And the thing is that I never really got over the fact that I was beat like a motherfucker growing up. So I decided that, well, I'm going to shoo out the vengefulness that I have inside of my chest so that way I'm not blasting my heart out of my chest by taking away the tissue just from the stress from the fucking lupus. And so I decided, well, I'm going to call out the people that have hurt my feelings and I'm going to tell them how it is. The same thing I've instructed my 8-year-old daughter to do. And so I called out people and yeah, I asked them, hey, so what what's up? Like, do you have anything to say for yourself? I have a whole bunch of pent up anger. Yeah, I could probably go climb a mountain and get the fuck over it, but right now we're gonna cross this bridge, and I want to know if right now, if I'm gonna bring my child around you, is she gonna witness the same things that I've had to? Now, just a little bit of background. I come from child abuse. I come from full blown neglect. I come from a parent that is all up in drugs, and I come from a parent that's so egotistic and all up into herself. So, I mean, it ventures off into both routes. And I, day in and day out, I don't stop thriving to be the best I can be. Well, now that I know it's lupus, and now that I know the things that affect me, but I also know the things that make my health issues better. So it's something that really helps me out to know that snacking on greasy, nasty foods is not good for me. It messes me up. But it also knows that, high protein with low fat. So I've been snacking the shit out of peanuts. Like that's been my main thing. Um, but staying active, it's a big thing whenever you're feeling like you're ready to fall asleep right there on the spot. But staying active, that has been a real big trick to my everything. I mean, I really, really, really just keep myself in an active motion at all times. I've always considered it to be my heart rate that messes with me the most throughout my health and trials and tribulations I've gone through with trying to figure out what this stuff is. But it's now, now I know with lupus, it's the fatigue that's really beating me up. Like it's the overbounding exhaustion that's tearing me up. And that's what hopefully, I can express to people, show people what I'm going through and not in like a, hey, pity party type of way, but maybe I can make it to where, something that I do will work for you because it is a mysterious illness. But it is also a life that a lot of people live that I live as well, and that's single parenting. And it's not too easy to do it on lupus, but with the proper planning and being prepared, it makes it to where whenever you have a spell or you have something that flares up inside of you and you can't get control over it, at least you can still maintain and keep control over your life. And that's what I'm hoping y'all can gather from this channel. And I'm hoping that y'all can understand that this life is worth living if you can make it the life that it is worth living. And so, just stay logged in. I appreciate y'all and welcome to the community. And Anthony out. Thank you. Lupus Legend, Prime Parenting.